Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Lee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my late review. I know, don't judge me. For 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days, Season 4, Episode 11. Okay, let's just get all into it because it's 3:30 in the morning and I want to get this done. This is my sixth review today. Oh, Lord Jesus. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel to become a whole J. Girl, my voice is gone. JayBird, dun 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 dun, and all that goodness and stuff. I'm a tenor now. Center yourself and stuff. Okay, you can like, comment, and share this video on your social media. You can follow me on IG and on Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. Y'all know the links to all of that is in the description box below. And say them every time. I don't have many pictures. So I got a couple pictures, but not that many. You know what I'm saying? So bear with me. Okay, so Yolanda and her kids and search, William's picture, whatever. We need to find out where this picture coming from. Where is William's picture coming from? Okay. And only Yolanda is surprised. Oh my God. They're fake photos. So it comes up how those are like this stock photos, like normal muscle bound white man or whatever the thing was, whatever. I mean, it's a general photo that people use as a fake photo for something particular. You want to find a general handsome white man with muscles, boom. Okay, I can't believe that. Is that a catfishing photo? Yes, it's a catfishing photo. Yes, you know what I'm saying. Now a kid like, mama, you need to just move on. Well, no, let's look up another one. They doing the same thing because it's stock photos. So she just don't want to believe that she has been catfished, hoodwinked, bamboozled into things. Okay, and so I still want to talk to him. You know what I'm saying, because I want to ask him about the photos. I say, Yolanda, he won't answer your calls or your texts. How are you going to talk to him if he's ignoring you because he's caught busted and disgusted or whatever? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like even though the photos may have been fake, we had real conversations and he was sending me real text messages. It don't matter. He tricked and hoodwinked and bamboozled you and then emailed you from somewhere else to try to extort you for money for photos that you sent to him. Dum dum diddy. And then next up with dum dum diddy is David. Okay, David and a ghost. Because at this point in time, we don't really know if Lana even exists. Okay, so he's back home now. I'm all back and I'm alone. I'm hurt after 7 years of dating her online with no photos of her really and no video of her and no phone conversations. This little chat box. I'm so lonely. I'm so sad. 7 years and 4 no-show appointments. I don't feel sorry for David, mainly because, all the writing was on the wall and he chose to ignore it. Lana didn't play him. Lana really, even though all she had to do was she would disappear and then call him or message him, and he was right back on hook, line, and sinker. I don't blame her. I blame him. Okay, you can't let people use you over and over and over and over and then say, I can't believe they did this to me. I can't believe you did it to yourself. Anyway, MC says, I need to talk to her. Okay, I need to talk to her to find out what she wants to do with our future. Our future ain't no future, okay, unless you mean the letter R and not O-U-R. Y'all don't have no future. Now, his friend is there to I think you really need to let this go. I think, you know what I'm saying, I don't think you should, keep going through. So, look, I know I need to hire a PI. Okay, I need to hire a PI from her country to get the answers I want. The friend then say, you know what? I don't think she's real. You've never seen her. He said, she's real. I've seen her. I've just never met her. You have never seen her, bruh. If you've never seen anybody either in person or via video chat where there's light and stuff or whatever, you haven't really seen them, okay? You haven't. I've seen her. I've just never met her, which is worse. That's worse. He's a fool. He's a a a fool's fool. Okay. Now he then hires this investigator, whatever. And I feel like you gonna hire an investigator who gonna catfish you out of $100,000. He gonna keep telling you, I have more information, I got some leads. David just seems dumb. But the PI he hires doesn't speak English. So his friend who's from over there has to come over to, to translate the language for David and the PI. Okay. Now at this point in time, she's translating, he said it's a whole scam, okay? This girl has several dating accounts with different names and the same photo. David instantly gets pissed. That's not true. That's not true. She did not do that, okay? People are stealing her information. I bet all those accounts are fake. They're all fake websites. Okay, you don't know her. I know her. He has fake information. Y'all all making this up. I said, Negro, you hired the PI. Who hires a PI to get information and then is upset with the information he gets and then tells the PI, you don't know shit? No, David, you don't know shit. You don't know Lana. Okay? Okay. I'm like, what? He was even getting upset with his friend for translating what this is. Y'all setting me up. Okay, this is a setup. He ain't told me nothing I don't know. Well, that should tell you something. If he isn't telling you anything that you don't know, that means you don't know shit. Okay. Anyway, the fella, I don't know how else to convince you. Like, I don't know why you getting mad at me. Like, you hired the investigator. How do you hire him and you don't believe him? Well, because he didn't tell me anything I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not giving up until I meet her. Well, then you continue to be stupid, okay? You let a fool be a fool on a cloudy day, okay? Let him have it. Let him have it. Damn it. Okay, and that's it with them. Darcy and Tom. Why do we keep saying Darcy and Tom? I don't understand it. They broken up. There's nothing left for us to see. Nothing. Now Darcy is being all dramatic at her house. I'm gonna mail this key back. I'm gonna mail this key. This key does not belong in America. It's the key that he gave her when she left London or whatever. And he said it was the key to either his house or his heart. I'm not sure. It's a key she had never used, okay? And this key does not belong in America. I'm going to send it back to him because I don't want it. I would not have wasted the stamps or the envelope to send it to him. I would have tossed it in the garbage. If he didn't ask for that key back at the door, he don't need it back, okay? He probably got 18 more keys just like it in his pocket, okay? Because Tom seemed like he the kind of person who would have extra keys to give the women to make them feel like they special, okay? Oh, that punk ass key. Now we then see Tom out here in them damn skinny jeans and the whole little bike riding jacket. He ain't got no bike. He ain't riding no bike around on the wolf. Anyway, so he bring up, Darcy's an amazing person, but she's also someone who no one can handle. Well, I agree with that a little bit. Darcy can be handled by a person who actually cares for her. I think once she gets somebody who really cares for her, she might calm the fuck down. Until then, Darcy is consistently trying to get love and affection, okay? But she's still a little bit batshit crazy. Anyway, he said, I'm focusing on my future. He then video calls this chick, okay, who looks like Darcy, just with better surgery to her face, okay? She definitely had worked on her face, too. Anyway, it's just a non-botched surgery face that the lady has. And I feel sorry for Darcy. I never want to speak to her again. I'm saying? She has helped me realize what I want in life, and that's you. Okay, I'm not confused anymore. Unbotched face Darcy. I love you. I want to be with you. Unbotched face Darcy. I'm like, look, at this point in time, fuck Tom, fuck Darcy, fuck the key, fuck his knees, fuck the new girl, fuck her weave, fuck the castle, fuck them all. Okay? Rose and Ed. Now, they say how we're falling more and more in love with each other as they frolic in the pool and pooling, oh, it's so nice. Oh, yeah. But he ain't told Rose that he don't want no more kids, that he actually wants to have a vasectomy, okay? So he sits her down at the little pool or whatever, And he said, you know what? I have a daughter who's 29. You know what I'm saying? And I did not know how to tell you this because, I just don't know what to say. But what I want to say is, Rose, I don't want any more children. And she's like, what? He's like, yeah, before I came here, I actually went to an appointment. I made 2 appointments to get a vasectomy. She's like, well, I don't know what that is. Because again, he then explains, well, it's like a snip. They snip down here, and it means you can't have kids anymore. And she was like, but I told you before you came here that I wanted kids, so why did you tell me before you came here that you did not want kids so much that you was gonna clip your dick off? Okay, paraphrasing. Well, I don't know. I only have so much love, and I only have so much money. I'm not rich. You know what I'm saying? And I only have some amount of money, and I only have enough love and money for you and Prince, which was her son. I don't want more kids. I just don't. And she said, you know what, I need time to think about this. And then she leaves. But she had a whole point. I told you before, from the beginning, I wanted children. Why would you wait until now? You've been here for like 2 weeks by now. I don't know what it was. Why are you just not telling me that you don't want kids? Okay, so the following day, Ed wakes up and Rose is gone. She's not answering his phone calls or texts, whatever, and she's gone. I'm just so worried, I'm just so sad, you know what I'm saying? Because, the point of this trip was for me to figure out if I really wanted to be with her. But now things have switched around, and now she's trying to figure out if she wants to be with me. I'm like, first of all, Ed, the point of the trip should have been if y'all wanted to be with each other. He really felt like he was a catch because he's American. He really felt like that. And I don't mean that in a way because of how he looks. I mean, Ed seems to be a person with a huge ego because he's so little. And he feels like he's just a big, great person. And he's not. He's a liar if you think about it, okay? He's a manipulator, okay? And he likes to, do little things to embarrass her if you ask me, but I digress. So Rose then comes back around or whatever. But I'm like, but even before she walked back, how you are upset and sad that the woman who told you that she wanted kids is pissed off when she found out that you don't. That's a reason for her to be pissed. But when she comes back, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? I told you, that my dream was to have more kids. So again, why didn't you tell me before now that you knew for a fact you did not want any? He then said, I wanted to see if we were compatible. Well, my thing is y'all weren't, because the main thing that she wanted, you didn't want. You just felt like I can get her here my money, okay? And even though I know she want kids, that don't matter. But no, if you know she wants children and you don't, y'all are not compatible. That's a big thing. That's a big thing to be able to get around or whatever. But I digress, okay? She then said, you know what? I see you. I see you, and I know you now. I do know you. You first lied to me about your height, okay? Then you wanted me to take an STD test, okay? Then you gave me mouthwash and a toothbrush for my breath, okay? You always have been trying to embarrass me, okay? That's what you think I want your money? You think I'm like my sister? You know what I'm saying? I don't think you love me. I'm done. I said, well, go ahead, Rose. Let us ask no again. He felt like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? I should be a catch and she should want me. And even if I don't want kids because she wants to come to America, she should accept that because, yes, no, Ed, I'm happy she put him in. She put out everything that he had done to her since he'd been there. He's basically been manipulating her and being a little bit mean and just, I won't say narcissistic because he's not, but he just has this false sense of she's less than me. So for these reasons, I need her to do what I want her to do. I need her to not want kids. I need her to, not want to, I need her to shave her legs. I need her to use this toothbrush because her breath stinks. Not knowing she has a whole ulcer that's making her breath stink a little bit more. It's dumb. And I'm like, I'm done. I'll be done too. Erica and Stephanie, the two fake lesbians. I'm not even gonna hold y'all up. Erica is taking Stephanie to meet her parents because she wants to tell her parents that she's gay. Stephanie is not the woman I would come out to my parents about. Stephanie is the person who you would warn other people not to date because she's not a real lesbian, okay? Anyway, she brings up my parents are really, really nice or whatever, but I still don't know how they will react to the actual news. And I'm like, whatever. And of course, at the dinner, Stephanie had to bring up my illness. I took a risk coming here with my illness. I'm not gonna say fuck her illness, but fuck the illness. Because I've been sick for the past 2 years. The dad said, did you just wake up one day with a disorder? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, anyway, Erica then tells, parents, I'm bisexual. We're not just friends. Like, she's my girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? And, I'm bi. And they were like, okay, you want some more rice? And she was like, you guys don't care? And they was like, no, as long as you're happy, we don't care. Now, she's like, I can't believe you guys said no. The mom says, the mother always knows. And she brings up, like, I always thought something, but, I still didn't care because she didn't tell me to say it was what it was. The parents didn't give a fuck. They didn't. And I was like, I'm not surprised. My thing is, I do feel, and they thought, oh, Stephanie's so nice. I wonder how nice they're going to think Stephanie is once they watch this show back and see Stephanie and Erica always fussing. Stephanie was on her best, I'm a lesbian, I like your daughter behavior there with the parents, okay? And then said, so do your parents know that you're gay? And she's like, no, I haven't told them yet. No, okay. Well, the best of luck to you. I'm like, girl, I just cannot. I felt like Erica could have been told her parents she was gay for one. And for two, again, Stephanie is not the person I would be like, oh my God, this is my girlfriend. She not. Y'all don't kiss, y'all don't scissor, y'all don't trip, but other than y'all ain't bumping coochies, y'all are not girlfriends. Anyway, we then go over to Jeffrey and Varya, okay? The Russian and the convict. And they are still hanging out in the woods, bonding. His friend Igor then left them in the woods, but thank God that, Jeffrey hasn't killed her yet. So, she then takes them, to this, like, Russian version of a sauna that was like on the grounds of the forest or whatever, and they basically just have to get naked, you know what I'm saying? And then they go into the sauna. It was called something else, but it's a sauna. They go in the sauna, get naked. Okay, they put like a little hat on because it helps your hair be wet. I'm like, the steam will help your hair. Does the hat help it not freeze? I digress. They get naked. They go into the sauna thing, and they then start to beat on the other one with bushes, like a bush, like a little bush with leaves, and they're like, up and down the body, whatever. And then after that, you have to run out the sauna naked and jump in the dirty ass river. Was they purifying themselves in the waters of Lake Minnetonka? I don't know, but I'm my girl, whatever. So they then sit around chit-chatting, jaw-jacking or whatever. And then as they talk or whatever, he asked her, like, what do you think about us? Like, you know what I'm saying? What do you think? She's like, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know what to do yet. It's just all new to me, whatever, because you're a criminal. You're a convict. I don't know how that would affect me. He said, I get that. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hoping we could last forever and that we could be like the two old people sitting in rocking chairs together because our love stood the test of time. That's what I hope. And I'm like, whatever. And she then says, well, there is chemistry out there. We have chemistry. I'm losing my voice. We have chemistry, you know what I'm saying? And he seems so nice, so caring, you know what I'm saying? But I just wonder, is he the one? No, he's not. Okay? They then go walk and talk some more in the woods or whatever. And you're like, you know what? You made me be a better person. We've gotten to know each other and grown closer since I've been here and blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. And I just wonder, will you marry me? And he literally gets down on one knee. Do I have a picture of it? He gets down on one knee and proposes. And I feel like she looks like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I'm like, I think he's proposing. Is he proposing? He literally got on one knee, pulled the ring out of his pocket, and said, Will Hillary Banks, will you marry me? Okay. Now he didn't fall flat on the ground like Trevor did on Fresh Prince. But you know what I'm saying? We see that she has an answer check. And I don't think they're gonna get married. I really, really don't. And then we have Ash and Avery, who I'm like, they took new pictures because again, they look mad heads. Okay. They say, hey, I know y'all pissed off at each other, but we need a new cast photo. Can y'all, pose for one? And they said, fine. I'm gonna be upset and my eyes will be the regular size. And then she said, fine. I'm going to look upset too. And my eyes will be fine as well. Okay. Grr. And I'm like, okay, fine. So we see them, still walking around looking like twins in the same outfit, both in leggings, a gray, shirt, and some flats. Okay, I'm looking like, how are y'all dressed like Bobsy twins? I mean, look at this shit. Bobsy twins, some flats and some leggings and a gray top. I just don't get people sometimes. Anyway, so we then see he has that murderous look in his eyes. He's just so upset. Look, okay, look at me, Avery. I am upset with you. Okay, look at my eyes. Okay, look at that. I'm like, first of all, he looks like he may jump on her if she don't move quick enough. Okay, I'm like, this is kind of crazy. Him with glasses on, it's it's just funny. So, they chit because at first he was going to get in his car. And when Brett's like, where you going? What's going on? What's happening? He doesn't get in the car and leave her. They then sit and talk. I feel like you were attacking me. You know what I'm saying? I had already had a hard time at the seminar and you was attacking me. I felt like, you know what I'm saying, I was just saying that you don't respond to women well. Again, they're having the argument without either of them saying why they're upset. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird. I'm looking like how, I felt like this. Avery's a jerk. And so is Ash. Wrong thing. Ash is a jerk, but so is Avery. That's what I meant to say. And he had just had a horrible seminar. He did. And I can understand him saying, okay, chew me out tomorrow. Question me tomorrow. Get all your thoughts together and what I said or whatever. But do that tomorrow. I'm in an agreement. If your dude had a whole bad day, it ain't no point in fussing with him at that moment. Catch him tomorrow. Have all your same points, because if you catch him when he's pissed off, it's just gonna cause a worse argument. It's gonna make it worse. Ain't nothing wrong with pausing a conversation until the following day. Okay. Anyway, and I'm not saying that she was wrong for having questions, but sometimes you have to know when to ask them. So the person you're talking to was open to having that discussion. He wasn't open to talking. Period. Because he was embarrassed on camera. I think it's one thing to have a bad thing in private. This is on camera, worldwide news. Okay. Anyway, and when she said, I just felt like, you don't respond to women well or whatever. He like, do I make you happy? Okay. Do I make you feel safe? Do I do that? She's like, yes, but when I try to question you, you be tripping and whatever in your response. So I have to avoid, ask you hard questions and I can't get to know you. So that's her issue. Her issue is things don't be adding up for me. Okay. So I have questions to ask you, but I ask you questions. You then get upset with me, whatever. And then because you're upset with me, I avoid asking you these tough questions. And now I feel like I can't get to know you. He's like, okay, then fine. Okay, sorry. It's my fault. It's my fault. Okay, fine. He then tries to grab her hand, I guess, in the notion to be nice. Don't touch me. And I was like, oh. When she said, don't touch me, I said, okay, they finna keep arguing or whatever. So her thing is, I don't like his ideals on gender roles. I get that. I get that. But I still think it's a dumb argument at this point in time. I go to the house, get some wine, calm down, have a civilized conversation. He was already so mad, it was just weird. And I'm like, argue tomorrow. I don't really care. So Avery and Ash are examples of pretty people who just like being pretty, and that's what it was. So the following day, they've been arguing all day, all night, all day. You know what I'm saying? She said Ash gets defensive when she questions him, whatever. He like, I feel like, I feel as a coach. to communicate, my point properly, and then she stripped me down to the bareness or whatever. And now I feel like she didn't have my back at all. Okay, and I think that's because, he's a guy. He stroked my ego. I need her to stroke my ego. I had a bad day. She just stroked my ego. And I'm like, fuck it. You had a bad day. So what, bro? Get over it. Anyway, so at that point in time, they still arguing. He then tells her, you know what? You're heartless. You're heartless and you hurt people. I say, whoa, bruh. Where'd that come from, bruh? I know I screwed up and my ego was hurt, but your reaction was to attack me. I felt like a dog being kicked. Ash is then just placing all the blame on her. She said, I feel like he's, because he's defecting and putting it on me. Why should I have to pretend that I don't see these red flags? It's a difference between a red flag, he's a bad person, and the things where, okay, we have different ideals and we need to have a conversation. It may not be a red flag. Y'all just don't agree on something. And it doesn't mean he's a bad guy. You've had other red flags that you ignored. This ain't even a big red flag. But I digress. At this point, I'm done. I'm done too. I'm done. So he goes into the room and is packing his bag all crazy like whatever. I'm leaving, okay? I'm leaving. And she's sitting looking like, what am I supposed to do? Okay, and lastly, we have Usman and Lisa. Okay, he looks like he's finally disgusted with things. Okay, he finally is over the bullshit of baby love. Okay, anyway, Lisa, who has been bitching about everything the whole trip, said that she is not going to stand for Usman complaining about her monkey ass doing dumb shit, okay? He wants to be the alpha male, and I'm not going to be an obedient wife. Then why are you marrying a Nigerian? I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? He like, look, we can't, be out here doing things only your way. Things are going to have to be, it's not going to be 50-50. It's going to be like 60-40. I get 60, you get 40. Why I don't agree with that, I get that's not a Nigerian way. That's why I would never marry one. Okay? Just gonna say that. Anyway, I feel like Lisa full of shit, mainly because you telling him how, we need to compromise. Like, we can't, it can't be just your way. You can't just want me to do things how you want. But that's how you want it, Lisa. You are a fucking hypocrite. You want him to do what you want to do, how you want him to do it, but you don't want to compromise when it comes to what you want. But you want him to see your point. That's not how it goes. That's just not how it works. I'm like, whatever. So because she's leaving in like 3 days or whatever, they have to rush to try to get married. So they can't have like a whole ceremony or whatever. They have to fly to whatever country, within Nigeria, whatever, or whatever, adjoining place. I don't know, maybe country, to go to the magistrate's office to get married. So they get there, whatever, and he like, okay, so what's the process for us to get married? I'm saying quickly. Okay, first we have to post the notice of y'all getting married outside. Okay, and that's in case, either of y'all are already married. We have to post it to give people, your spouse, time to object because you're already married. You're like, okay. He like, well, I have not been married. And she said, but I have. Okay, do you have your divorce papers? And she's like, no, they're, in the United States. So she's like, oh, well, we need those to marry y'all. Like, we can't marry you if you don't have proof that you're divorced. She's like, what? So now she's upset with Usman because he was supposed to get all the information of what we needed to get. I can't believe this. Like, I had no idea there were rules and stuff that you needed in order to get married. And I said, bitch, it is rules to how to get married in the United States. Do you think they just don't have rules there? And I think it's even if because she said, I told Usman to get it all figured out. Why didn't you, smart white woman? Okay, why wouldn't you do that? I'm like, it's just, girl, I would not wait for someone else to tell me what I needed to bring there. But I'm pretty sure there are ways to figure it out on your own, okay? Stop going to these other people's countries and not inquiring what you need to do to be prepared for whatever you're going there to do, okay? Even if he was supposed to figure it out, make sure what he found out was right. Usman's only concern is getting to the States to get a career. Okay, that's all he cares about. But he does say, I'm starting to get fed up with her ways of always yelling at me and fussing at me, whatever, because I'm not, she's not my boss. Because outside the measuring office, people are looking at them fussing because like you were supposed to, you were to, why didn't you? And she's being a bossy, forceful person or whatever. He probably embarrassed because again, now they can't get married because like I don't think we can get the papers sent here that fast. Girl, we'll go home and leave it at that. Anyway, that was the whole episode, okay? And I'm going to bed. I'm going to try to get my voice together for tomorrow. Anyway, do not forget to like, comment, and share this video. To follow me on social media at J_Lees_Corner. And of course, subscribe. But until next time, people, peace.